second letter where we were reading right there in chapter 11, verse 4. What does Paul say in verse 4? Are they all there? For if he who comes preaches another Jesus, whom we have not preached. Yes, Paul preached the spirit of the resurrected Jesus, but the apostles preached Jesus, the long-suffering one, the one from Nazareth. Because that is what they lived, what their hands touched according to the word of life, for they spoke of it. Now, Paul did not walk with Jesus of Nazareth. Paul saw him resurrected. Therefore, Paul was talking about another style of Jesus. And then he says there, for if he who comes preaches another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if you receive a different what? A different what? Do you know what that means? Another attitude. And what was this other spirit that existed in those times? It was not that of Jose Luis, it was that of Moses. It was not that of Paul, it was that of Moses. That other spirit was always there. The spirit of Moses is, beware, there is sin, there is condemnation, curse, judgment is coming. The fire of Jehovah comes and cuts you down. It is a spirit of condemnation where you always see God against you, and where you can't talk too much about God because it makes you get too religious. Haven't you seen that in the masses? There are spirits there, lots of them. Because people think that religion is to be very serious, or is to be quiet because those are spirits. In other words, that is, they are attitudes that get into people's lives. And then Paul said, look, for if he who comes preaches another Jesus whom we have not preached, or if you receive a different spirit. And then he said to them, or a different gospel. Or another gospel, because Paul knew that there was another gospel, the gospel of circumcision. And then he was always taking care of the church. Look, be careful, don't get another spirit. Because if they receive another spirit, they will not reign. You have to be very careful how you speak. Our vocabulary is very important. When a person doesn't know how to speak, you must depart from them. A person who is always complaining and is always criticizing and always is, you know, things are bad. You know, man? Hey! And then they get into the politics of their country. You know, they are always complaining. Have you heard those programs here in Miami? That you hear a spirit, anti-whatever spirit, and always complaining and with problems. And then you get into that and that spirit gets into you.